Well, I thought we'd start with what does the landscape look like, the regulatory landscape, the risk landscape for pharma life sciences companies. Give us a view of what that looks like.
I think the one thing that companies have to deal with and really think about is the emerging risk and how they constantly have to have an agile environment to deal with the risk factors. So think about emerging technology in terms of everything being connected today, or medical devices, applications. That is changing the risk landscape. And a lot of companies have really approached the risk management in a very siloed fashion, so a regulation, a compliance matter, and they've built controls, compliance elements around that. And I think what we're trying to help companies think about, and they need to think about, is taking a step back and how can I do that in the most effective and efficient manner across the company. We're seeing constant risk being introduced to the environment, and it's not going away. So, they really need to have that agile approach, be very thoughtful, and they've got to have a feeder system going into the risk management approach and also back into the operations. So it's managing risk not only within your company, but also third parties, and all the third parties, whether it's clinical research organization, whether it's IT vendors providing information and systems in the cloud, whether it's somebody in your supply chain. So how do you manage them? How do you think about that? And do you have enough information around the risk sitting with them? As you move in and out of different third parties and vendors, do you really understand what risk they present to the company? I've seen a couple cases where companies have thought small little vendors wouldn't have a big impact, and they find out they're a big impact in terms of their supply chain.